This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your midweek Wednesday here with the morning sprint.
And Mark Peterson is up with calm conditions before snow and rain head our way.
But we start with Sydney Charles and breaking news in the investigation into the murders of 4 U of I students.
Breaking news this morning, murder suspect Bryan Kohberger is on his way back to Idaho right now. He flew out of Monroe County Jail in Pennsylvania this morning. That's according to a jail official. We do not know how quickly he'll appear before a judge in Moscow, but KXLY has a team on the way to Idaho this morning to track all the latest details. The affidavit detailing what led to Kohberger's arrest could be released once he's back in Idaho, but a judge could still order the arrest documents be sealed. And all the new details regarding the investigation are now halted by a non-dissemination court order issued by the Latah County Magistrate Judge. The order prohibits all investigators, law enforcement, and attorneys from speaking with the media or the public about the case.
And Pennsylvania police are now speaking out about how they made the arrest. They say it was a calculated effort. Pennsylvania State Police say they were watching Kohberger for days before going into his parents' home in the early morning hours of December 30th. Moscow police say DNA from the home on King Road in Moscow ties Kohberger to the crime scene, and they're ready to prosecute the suspected killer and bring closure for the families of those murdered.
And take a look at your screen. This is body cam footage showing Kohberger and his father being pulled over for speeding outside of Indianapolis. You can see them driving a white Hyundai Elantra like the one police had been asking for information on for weeks. According to ABC News, Kohberger was pulled over twice in Indiana during their more than 2,500-mile road trip from Pullman to Pennsylvania. Indiana State Police say there was no information that he was connected to the murders at the time, and that was why he was not arrested.
The father of Kaylee Gonzalez says hearing about Kohberger's arrest makes the family feel like a weight has been lifted. Police have said the murders were a targeted attack. Steve Gonzalez says he doesn't know if there is a direct connection between Kohberger and the victims, but he knows more information will be coming out. The family says they'll be at every hearing as Kohberger faces murder charges.
On this Wednesday morning in our first alert weather, starting off relatively mild. We do have cloud cover, low cloud deck in some areas, 26 degrees currently. We've cooled by a couple of degrees. We're going to see in the forecast radar the fact that we're going to see sunshine this afternoon and then more clouds and that rain snow mix coming in with rain overnight. And that's going to be our start for tomorrow. Yet today, some sunshine and a high of 33 degrees expected.
A new study finds having high blood pressure puts you at nearly twice the risk of experiencing severe COVID. Researchers found those with uncontrolled high blood pressure had a more than 90% higher risk of suffering a severe case of COVID. But those with well-controlled high blood pressure did not suffer the same risk.
A group of people backed a pickup truck into a laundromat in Airway Heights trying to steal the coin machine inside. They caused $100,000 in damages. Airway Heights police found that truck yesterday and discovered it had been stolen. Police are now asking for your help in finding whoever did this. If you have any information about the crime, call Crime Check 509-456-2233.
Actor Jeremy Renner thanked fans from his hospital bed as he continues to recover from 2 surgeries. The man, best known for playing Hawkeye in the Marvel movies, was pinned underneath his snowplow in what officials described as a tragic accident on New Year's Day. Renner wrote in a caption, "Thank you all for your kind words. I'm too messed up now to type, but I send love to you all."
And the Monday night game between the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals will not resume this week. As of this morning, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is sedated and remains in critical condition after collapsing during the game and suffering cardiac arrest. Tributes continue to pour in for Hamlin as he remains in the hospital. Even Niagara Falls was illuminated in blue overnight as people held a candlelight prayer vigil outside the hospital in Cincinnati. Millions of dollars in donations have also poured into Hamlin's fundraiser, originally started for a toy drive. At last check, donations are just above $6 million. Hamlin's family released a statement saying they are deeply moved by the prayers, kind words, and donations from fans around the country.
Spokane Police Department is looking for a bank robber. Police say just before closing last night, a man went into this Washington Trust Bank on 30th and Grand in the South Hill making threats for money. He didn't show a weapon, but he did get away with some cash. Police do not believe there's a threat to the public.
Washington Senator Patty Murray is now 3rd in line for the presidency, behind only the Vice President and Speaker of the House. swearing in as the first woman to be President Pro Tem. As President Pro Tem, Murray would preside over the Senate in the absence of the Vice President. We will check back in with Mark right after this.